Who does Francesca marry in Bridgerton? John Stirling is introduced in season 3. Yes, my friends. Bridgerton season 3 sees Francesca Bridgerton take on a much bigger role in the Netflix series, and her love interest has officially just been introduced. If you have not read the books, the importance of John Stirling might have passed by you by. Francesca Bridgerton, played by Hannah Dodd, who replaces by Ruby Stroke, in the focus of Julia Quinn's next Bridgerton book. When he was wicked, her love story is not as straightforward as some of her siblings. It also features a very tragic event that completely turns her life upside down. Fans have described Francesca's book as much more intense and deeper story, with absolutely sizzling chemistry and incredible sexual tension. Based on the Netflix series timeline, Francesca's love story might be a few years away from the hitting out screen, but for those who can't wait and want to know what happens in her book, here what you need to know about who Francesca Bridgerton marries in this video. Francesca Bridgerton's first husband, who is John Stirling in Bridgerton. After debuting in society, Francesca meets John Stirling, the 8th Earl of Kilmartin. The two then fall in love and get married, but they don't have any children together, unfortunately. Unfortunate tragedy soon strikes when John suddenly dies and leaves Francesca a widow. John Stirling is introduced in Bridgerton season 3, played by actor Victor, as a potential suitor for Francesca. During her first year on the marriage mart, Francesca meets several suitors, but none of them are quite the right match for quiet personality. One night she meets John, and the two form an instant connection. Viewers only gets to see glimpses of the start of their relationship, but Part 2 will likely develop more into Francesca's feelings about him, and their relationship develop little more. Francesca Bridgerton's second husband, who is Michael Stirling in Bridgerton. The other half of the Francesca story involves Michael Stirling, John's cousin. Michael is a rag and is, you guessed it, completely in love with Francesca. At first, Francesca does not reciprocate these feelings because she is married to and in love with John. She counts Michael as a dear cousin, friend, confidant, and nothing more. However, when John suddenly dies, Francesca turns to Michael for much needed support. Michael begins to feel guilty because of his feeling, but after the two share their first kiss, they are both realize that their relationship is about to change forever. So guys, Francesca ends up running away to Scotland because she feels like she has betrayed John's memory. Michael follows her, determined to win her over, but he fails at first. He then seduces her, pulling out all stops, and convinces her that their feelings for each other are not something to feel guilty or ashamed of. They are something that should be cherished instead. Francesca and Michael get married and eventually have 2 children, John, named after her first husband, and Janet. So guys, this is all in this video. I hope you guys really like this update. Kindly do subscribe and share it.